Hello everyone, welcome to today's Canva tutorial. My name is Lucas and we will be creating a poster for a water ad. Without wasting any time, let's get right into it. The first thing I will do is get our model, and I will do that by coming here to elements, clicking elements. Here in our search bar, I will search for woman drinking water after a run. Let's see what we have. All right, I think this is the particular picture I want to use, so I will click on it to place it on our blank canvas. The next thing I want to do is remove the background, and today we will be exploring this feature in Canva, which is called background removal. To access the background removal, I will click here on edit, and then I will click here under effects on BG remover, which is background remover. Making sure my image is selected, I will click background removal. And let's just wait a few seconds. There we have it. So now I have my image. I will just reduce the boundaries of this image by dragging down on the sides. And yeah, I think I like that. I will center it by making sure it's selected. I'll click here on position, and then I'll center it middle and center. Okay, the next thing we want is a water bottle. So let's just imagine we have a particular branded bottle or images or mockups of a water bottle for a particular brand. But for this purpose, we will just search for something that is unbranded. I will come here to photos after I search water bottle, and I will click on CO. And then here under CO, I will take a look at these images to see which one I might like. I want something that's got, that's blue, very blue, like this one here. Yeah, that one works. And just to make sure we know that this has a background, I will make the background black to show you that this particular image has a background. I'll click on the image, come back here to edit, and do another background removal. Yeah, now I have the image of the bottle by itself with no background. Okay, I will turn my background back to white. Then I'll click on this bottle, and I will click this circle here with 2 arrows. This is where I can rotate my image from. I think I'll put it at this angle, and then I will place it somewhere there. I think I will rotate it a little bit more up until maybe here, and I'll place it here in front of the model, making sure to cover the elbow there. Once I have that, I will try to make sure everything is centered. I'd like to center this bottle as well, like that. Okay, we are getting somewhere. The next thing I'll do is that I don't want this bottom part of the model showing. I want it to be hidden behind the bottle. So I'll click on the model, and then I'll drag this side until it disappears like that. All right, so yeah, there we have it. The next thing I would like to do is I think the background is very plain, so I'll add something abstract in the background just to, you know, to give it some life. And what I will add will be a blue watercolor illustration. I'll search, and once these options appear, I will explore and see which one I like. Let's see. What do I like? I will try this one. I would send this back by clicking on position. I'll click on position, then I'll send it back just to get an idea of how it looks. And I think I don't like this one. I will come back here and I will search for that once more. Let's see. Maybe this one. No, I don't like the blue of this one. Okay, we shouldn't spend too much time here, but I will select one more and we will just roll with it. Let's see. Any more options? Any more options? All right, I will select any one of these up here. And you can, if you have time, you can explore some more. So I will use this one for now. I will select on position and send it back. Then I will drag the corners to reduce it a little bit. And then another thing I want to do is reduce its opacity. I don't want it to be too visible. So I reduce its opacity to about 45. And yeah, maybe I'll reduce it just a little bit more. Maybe rotate it a little bit, like, yeah, maybe like that. I like that. Yeah. Okay, it's looking good, looking good. The next thing I want to do is just add some abstract shapes to, you know, just to fill up some of this white space. And I will do that by searching for a circle. Let me search wave, water, circle. I'll come here under graphics just to see what options we get. And yeah, I think I like this one here. I'll select that. I'll make sure I send it backwards until it's behind the model. I will reduce its size and I will move it somewhere there. And yeah, looks good to me. I think I will reduce its opacity just a little bit, like that. Then the next thing I would do is just add another extra circle behind the behind this wave, this circular wave, and I will do that by coming to elements here under shapes. I will select this circle. I will expand this circle a little bit, and then I want to change its color to one of the colors of these blues that are in the design currently. I'll select color here, and I think I'll just pick one of these blues from either the background, the model, or the bottle. I think I'll select this one. I'll bring it here, select position, and send it back until it's behind the wave. I will make sure I move it until it's centered with this circular wave, and you can see that it's centered because it shows me these purple lines showing this cross section, which means they're exactly centered. Then I will reduce the size of this circle. I'm holding option on Mac as I reduce. That's why it reduces proportionally on all sides. You can use Alt on your PC. All right, I think that's great. To quickly finish this off, I will add some doves, you know, will add some divs, why not? So I will search for divs here under elements, and I like this image, but you can choose whatever images work for you. Actually, I do not like these dark edges it has, so I'll search for another one. I'll come here under graphics and see if there are more options. I think I like this one here. Yeah, this one is much cleaner. I'll reduce its size, move it around and place it anywhere. I think I'll search again here and find something else. Is there anything else? Well, okay. I'll just go back and scroll down here. Let me try photos. Okay, so under photos we have this one here. I like this one. I'll reduce the size of this one and make it much smaller so that it looks like it's further. Yeah, like that. And for the smaller one, just to really sell the idea, of the proportions, I will blur it a little bit just to make it look like, making sure I select here whole image. Then I will increase the intensity. The reason I'm blurring it is because I feel like blurring it gives it the impression of it being far further than this one here. So it makes sense why it's smaller and isn't as much in focus as this one. Yeah, so the thing that we want to make sure is that the model is centered, which we did. The bottle doesn't necessarily have to be centered, but yeah, you can, for the purpose of it looking good, I shifted it a little bit off, but you can still play around with it until you feel like it's properly centered. Okay, the next thing I want to do is just finish this off. I will drag across and just reduce the size of this a little bit. Just shift that a little bit. The next thing I want to do is add a title here, and I will come here to text and select that text. I'll bring this text here, make sure it's centered like that, and I will call it Aqua Pure. Aqua Pure, like that. The next thing I want to do is change the color of this text. I will come here and select any blue. We can come here to the wheel and select any of blue that you feel works. I think I will just come here to the corner and select that. The next thing I want to do is make this part, the aqua part, bold like that. Then I will come here and change this font. I think I want to use ITC, what is it called? ITC Avant. And which one will I pick? I'll try this one and see what that looks like. Nope. ITC Avant. ITC Avant. Let me see what this Gothic one looks like. Yeah, I like that. Let me just change this color blue. I'll pick one from here, and then I'll come to the color wheel and just make that a little bit more saturated like that. All right, so we have our title here. I will increase this a little bit, reduce this a little bit more, and then the next thing I want is just to add some write-up down here. This could be anything to do with talking about what this ad is about or the actual water. And I do have some text here that I prepared, so I'll just copy that quickly and I will place it there. I'll reduce the sides like that and leave it there. And just a touch of a few elements that I will add just to fill this design up will be, I'll add a circle. I will make it any blue that I like. I will give it a border and I will remove the fill. I'll remove the fill by clicking on the color, then clicking no color. Then what I want to actually give color is the border. So I'll select one of those blues, then I'll select border and make it dashed so that it has these gaps. Then I will round the corners. Yeah, I don't think that does anything, but yeah, this is the thickness of the dotted circle, the border. I'll click on it and reduce its size, and then I will place it randomly where I like. Making sure I select it, I'll place it here. I'll move it back, come back, reduce its size to maybe like somewhere there. I just feel like these circles will draw attention to certain parts of the bottle. I'll duplicate this and I will place another one there. Yeah, a smaller one like that. And yeah, there we have it, our design. I'll select one of these squares shapes and just place another abstract element there, make it blue, maybe a much lighter blue now, like that. This is, you can play around with this until you find something you like. And I'll add one last piece of text here, making sure it's bold, whatever font I like, and it is a slogan. And this slogan will say, quenching your thirst. And yeah, I will make that this blue. No, this blue. I'll make that the same blue as this title. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something. I hope this is getting to show you that you can do a lot with Canva, and it's showing you how powerful Canva is. If you'd like to learn more, I'll be uploading more videos as the days and weeks go by. Please feel free to subscribe and like the videos, and please leave a comment. Tell me what you'd like to learn next. Tell me what type of things you'd like to see. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.